I've received a few comments now where I'm called overly optimistic or an idealist or just plain mad for living in a fantasy world of all these things that I say are possible. And I'd like to disagree. Yes, I see the potential of what we as humanity could be. That doesn't mean, though, that we already are there, that I delusionally think that everything is okay the way that it is now, that people are fluffy little fairies and don't ever do mean things. I know, probably as well as any other person who works with people and who hears the deepest, darkest things that people think and feel, I know that people are fucked up. We are well and truly fucked up. We are awful specimens. The world would be vastly improved if we weren't here. We show traits that there is no other species on Earth that does things like the way that we do things. We are cruel, we are spiteful, we are sometimes downright evil. And I say we because we all have it in us to some degree or another. That darkness, that evilness, that cruelty, we all have the potential for it, just like we have the potential to be better, to fulfill our utmost potential. It's all about what we feed. What are we giving attention to? So, sure, I could jump on the bandwagon and keep talking about how humanity will never change, how we are all these evil insects who are consuming everything and will eventually just kill ourselves, how we're incapable of change. But if I keep feeding those beliefs within myself and then therefore within the people around me, then that's what I'm feeding. That's what I'm co-creating. That's what I am putting my time and energy and attention into developing and creating and nurturing in the world. And that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to be nurturing. I know that it's there. I know that we're fucked up. I'm not saying that it doesn't need to be dealt with. Obviously, we have some serious issues that we need to deal with, ranging from things like petty jealousy to pedophilia and taking pleasure in inflicting pain, things like that. We have a lot of things that we need to deal with. However, while we're dealing with those things, what we're working towards and what we can put our attention towards and where we can set our goals is our best potential. The more I focus on how I can be better, do better, make more of a difference, that is what I am now devoting my time and attention and energy and focus towards creating. That is what I am creating. What we live in our everyday moments, in our lives, from this moment to the next, the things that we place our attention on and the things that we nurture within us and around us, that is what we are creating. So, I choose to focus on creating something better, while still addressing the issues that are here now, the issues that I see in myself, and the issues that are in the world around me. So, yes, I know that we have a long journey ahead of us. I know that if we have any hope at all of creating heaven on earth or something like that, then a hell of a lot of people need to change the way they think, the way they live, the way they treat each other. I know that most people don't even feel like there is any problem at all with themselves or with the world around them or with whatever it is that maybe should change. And I know that without the willingness to change, change is improbable, maybe even just next to impossible. And that willingness is one of the key factors that is missing in a lot of people. So, yes, we have a long journey. Yes, we have a difficult journey. And yes, I probably will not see this better world in my lifetime. I know that. I know that the chances of my individual actions having an effect on a large global scale are next to none. I know these things. I'm not crazy. I know. And I have an interesting background in that I've been working with and learning about and learning from the mind, the human mind, as far back as I can remember. I understand how people think. I understand why people do things the way that they do. I understand where the darkness comes from, and I understand what it takes to nurture that darkness and turn it into a monster. So I know what we're up against. I know what I have to face within myself, now and in the future. And sure, there are probably going to be days where I don't want to get out of bed. Days where the task ahead just is too much. I know. I've had days like that. I know there'll probably be more. So, despite all of this, I'm still here. I'm still focusing on how I can create the best in everything, the best in myself and the best in the world around me, as far as I'm able to. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments or would like me to expand on any points, then you can leave a message or a comment. If you would like to support me, you can do so on Patreon or on Steemit, which is like a social network that has its own cryptocurrency. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.